Kind of up and down. You know what? I thought we played really good at the start of the game. Um, we got pucks to the net. We were doing a lot of good stuff offensively, and we kind of got distracted a little bit and kind of let our foot off the gas. Towards that just after the mid part of the first period, and then just had to battle back and. Tried to find it. There were spurts, but I think overall it was a good game. It's just we had the momentum and we just kind of let them off the hook a little bit in that first period. But other than that, I thought we played very well.
Coach, one goal inches away from crossing the goal line in the first, one disallowed in the third period. Can you just talk about what goes into keeping the boys focused on the next shift and not letting that impact how they play?
Well, you know what? Again, we were playing pretty well at that time, so I think it wasn't like we were playing bad, and that was. That would have been a lucky break for us to get a goal. We actually were working hard and playing good. So I think the guys were just, hey, if it doesn't go in, we're just going to go back to work and keep the momentum. And you know what? That's something that's been new the last month or so. We kind of lost a little bit of our identity, a couple months ago, and we've kind of found that identity where when things start to potentially go bad, we've tried to fight our way through it. And the guys just said, hey, let's just keep going. You know what? He's had an interesting month. Playing well with all the kind of the call ups, and he's missed a couple of starts just with injuries up top. And but he's a great kid. He's got a great attitude. He never ever complains. He's always ready to go. And he's been a really good inspiration for our young goaltenders here. And he's worked his way to be our number one.
Just how important are these guys, especially building up momentum towards the end of the season and into the playoffs?
Well, I mean they're both very dynamic offensive players. It's one of those things where when they see something in the game where they can jump to a hole and jump on the offense, they're both very good, have very good instincts when they do that. So, I mean, you're just watching them. I mean, we're trying to, you try to instill the defensive side of the game and make sure that they're responsible. But I mean, you can't really take away their offensive creativity, and they just know how to jump into holes. And the one thing is, you just tell them it can't be all the time. It's got to be the right time and place. And they've really developed into players that can do that. Yeah, it's it's a situation as a friend and a colleague that you never want to be in. But we've been behind Manny the entire year, and now that his treatment and stuff is progressing, we kind of had a plan going forward that we knew this day potentially would come when he's got to do some other stuff, and it's just kind of the cycle of what was happening to him. And he's been a rock for us, and as a coaching staff, we're more than happy and proud to actually be able to take over for such a good coach.